Hello, comrades. Commissar Bro here. With Making History Gold, playing as the Soviet Union. I think this is the 7th part. Hopefully, as long as everything goes according to plan, it should be the 7th part and no further. But anyway, let's focus on what we're doing. Well, as you know, last time we did take over Finland, incorporating it into our nice little beautiful Soviet Empire. That's right. Yes, so I'm pretty happy about that. I mean, it was, let's be honest, we steamrolled them. It wasn't like a real war or anything. It's not their fault. It's literally just the fact that I built up a massive army with my extensive, industrial resources. I mean, it's kind of a given. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. So, what now? Well, that's a very good question. There's a lot of things we could do, a lot of things we might not do, but I'm quite thinking that I might like to start another war this time. Maybe. Maybe. It's a possibility. I'm also upgrading some additional stuff. You know, the usual. You guys have the general idea of what goes on in this game and how it works. So, yeah, it's the general, upgrading shit. Getting stuff done. Ooh, look, I should have upgraded that sooner. Shouldn't I have? Yes, I should have. The fool I was. Honestly, I'm just I'm just improving to improve. This is actually the first game I played in a while where I truly feel like I'm having a little bit of trouble making money because of the fact that I'm just, it's pretty bad. Let's stop importing so much coal from Germany, and maybe that'll, assist our money making issues in the long run. What's our army? I guess we're gonna merge those, the 32nd and the 31st, into one. We're gonna put them back into Leningrad in Germanland. By the way, something I do want to make clear about this particular game is the map is not 100% accurate, so do not assume it is such. For example, I think for the sake of simplicity, yes, I understand that technically St. Petersburg or Petrograd or Leningrad, whatever you want to call it, it's all the same city with different names over time. And technically, it's its own district from my research, if I understand it correctly. It is its own district, sort of like Washington, D.C. Just to kind of clear that up with anybody if you had any questions regarding it. Most people probably don't nor care, but that is the point. For example, if we go to the United States, not all 50 states are depicted in this game. Most of them are, but I do not believe all of them are. I can't remember specifically which one is not, but there's a state that isn't depicted in this game. I'm not going to sit here and click through it. I just don't remember. And, look, California is depicted as 2 different parts. Damn, I really wish I could remember which state it was that wasn't depicted in this game. I don't remember, and I really don't feel like looking. But, yeah, anyway. So, the point is, the map is not 100% accurate. Certain areas are divided differently than they would be in real life, or provinces, so on and so forth. I guess for the sake of A, not condensing the game down into too small of regions, and B, simplicity, I guess. It's simplicity to me. The whole thing is really simplicity. Like, even China, there's more regions than that in China, but hey. What do I know? I'm just a lowly little commissar, right? I don't know what the bigger workings of Muzzy Lane is. But, so, I guess to move on, it's a good question as to what we are going to do. Should we go ahead and take over the Baltics? We could go to war with the Baltic Alliance. It may stretch relations thin with some people in the world. It may not do that. I don't know. How much money am I making? Okay, I'm making plenty of money, so I can stop producing these goods and start producing units. I guess I'll start producing light fighters there. we're dispersing. I'm dispersing bits and pieces of the army to kind of, make sure that I've got a nice plethora of units all over the place. We're going to rename this army, I think, from the North Caucasus, or we could keep it as the North Caucasus. I'm sure it doesn't matter much. I'm one of those people who I really like to have a cool little army name, even if I don't make cool names myself. My names tend to be kind of dorky, but hey, that's how I roll, man. That's how I roll. Sweet. We just researched mountain troops, which is great. Gives you bonus in mountain regions. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Air superiority. That would be a good one to have. We have 6 light bomber squadrons that have been built down here in Kuban from Novorossiysk. I can't pronounce that. I'm gonna be honest. So where is my main air force? That's right. It's over here. So I guess we can go ahead and bring the Leningrad Air Force down here to Ukraine, and even we'll put them there as well. We'll base them there. So I have all my planes in one nice little area, and I have basically my air force is unified. Looks like we got improved motorized vehicles as well. Let's go ahead and research medium bombers too. This game actually has a major differences between bombers. It's not inherently noticeable unless you sit there and read like the tooltips and stuff. But a light bomber is more accurate, more precision bombing on ground targets like tanks and stuff like that. Medium bombers, you're starting to get more into bombing cities and stuff like that with those types. And pretty much when you get higher, as you go through the higher ones, especially like strategic bombing is absolutely devastating to one's economy, especially if you're bombing out their city. It's really impressive how much damage you're doing by doing that, essentially. But like I said, as far as it goes with taking out armies, you truly want to focus primarily on light bombers. Just have lots of light bombers that can do all the nasty little dirty work that you need done as far as it goes damage-wise. Let's see. I have the Siberian army. We're building goods there. Good, yes. And at any time, the main thing about all these cities, the way I have them set up, and I have industrial... Although my industry is primarily focused in this particular area, that is not 100% accurate because I also have massive, industry over here, or at least enough to warrant some serious frickin' attention. Like, look, I popped out 18 tank divisions in just a few months at these 2 locations, and that's basically what I'm focusing on right now in an attempt. Oh, damn, we got heavy tanks and heavy artillery, so that's going to be great in our next scuffle with somebody. I feel like I need to upgrade some more of these ships and stuff like that. We'll go ahead and get super battleships, even if their practicality is probably moot at this particular point in the game. Let's go ahead and research defensive tactics as well. And look, that's also something. We could always grant Finland its independence as a communist nation. That's basically our puppet state. So, and the way this is going, I'm going to have everything researched. It's 1938, and I've already got most of the things in the game researched. Yeah, so trust me, that's really not regular. Again, this is on hard right now, but I pushed that heavy industry way too hard. So now I think the rest of the world's going to suffer for it. However, let's take a look at our military power to see how we're doing. We just passed France and Italy in military power, and we're quickly encroaching upon Germany. So I'm thinking that it's time to take war against the Poles. What do you guys think? Let's do it. Let's go fight some Polish people. Bring them down, man. Fight the power. All that good stuff. We're actually going to send in our bombing, our Air Force to take out that early artillery target. And I'm going to bring down the 24th Army as well to kind of provide support, probably conquer the southern areas, and do that for us so that I don't have to move this army yet. Because I would much rather move that army after I'm sure that everything is nice, protected, and I'm not going to have any issues. Let's go ahead and move those bombers as well. Rebase to Ukraine! And we're actually going to put them in Podelia so to give them that extra bombing range here in a little bit. France has declared war on us. Oh, goody. Oh, my. What a turn. What an interesting turn. Germany has sent us an alliance treaty. And the Commonwealth declared war on us. Oh, this is going to be freaking great. Oh, woo! Oh, I'm excited. I'm really excited. I'm not used to this because generally Germany doesn't ally with me no matter what game I'm playing. So this is going to make for an incredibly interesting playthrough. And you know what? I think this is a good place to stop, just to kind of build that suspense. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, like, subscribe, and comment. I love your comments, and I'm really interested to see what kind of things, what speculation you think is going to happen. Germany does, let me point out, have the largest land army in the world, and I have the second largest land army. So, yeah, take that with a grain of salt. But keep in mind, our initial attacks with Poland was definitely not a steamroll. Look, we lost 5 units right there in just one battle. Let's go look here. We lost an additional 5 units. The Poles are putting up a fight, and they ain't giving up their land easily. So, stay tuned next time for what happens in this particular series about the Soviet Union. Thanks, guys. I'll see you later.